Square of Health. And if this is your first time watching, my name is Leslie Colvin, and this is a talk show based upon the health maintenance within the African American communities. Now, last episode, we discussed the importance of getting to know your bloodline and understanding your genetic history. Now, this episode, we will be discussing the importance that solitude has on our health. Solitude allows you to relax, reflect, and regroup. And within reflecting, you're able to take a step backwards. Now, a lot of people have a negative connotation associated with taking a step backwards because they feel like they're moving backwards. But to me, taking a step back allows you to take a look back. And when you're doing that, you're able to examine a situation that you were once in with a new perspective. And with that new perspective, you can look to that situation to gain knowledge and find areas that you can improve yourself in to better yourself for future situations. Now, in the recent months, I've begun to enjoy me time. I love spending time with myself because it allows me to tend to myself. I'm able to tend to my thoughts, I'm able to tend to my emotions, and these are things that I once neglected. I would fill my time up with, people and things that would cause me to forget, what's, excuse me. I would fill my time up with people and things that would cause me to forget what I needed to work on within myself. I would begin to make excuses for the ways that I was feeling. And I let those things go too unnoticed, and they became toxic to my mind, my body, and my spirit. But once I began to tend to those things, I was able to identify triggers. I was able to find out what it was that made me upset, why things made me upset, and how I could prevent them from happening, or whether or not I needed to just remove myself from a situation as a whole. And within identifying those triggers, I was able to become more self-aware. But within being self-aware, I had to understand that I had to be honest with myself. And honesty is important to our emotional and our mental growth. Now, we all know that the truth hurts. It hurts. Like, it can sting a little or it can hurt a lot. But at the end of the day, the truth sets you free. It's like literally breaking through chains and barriers that you have within yourself. Now, those chains and barriers can be lies that you once told yourself to cope with certain situations that you didn't want to deal with. Or those lies could be things that people told you that were excuses for the way that they behaved and they hurt your feelings. But when you break through those when you break through those lies and when you break through those barriers and those chains, it literally sets you free. It's like you're finding internal strength. You're able to see how strong you are, and you can tell yourself, you know what? I got through this situation. I can get through another one and another one. I'm better than I was because I was just able to find out what disturbed me and how I can prevent it and how I can change it. Now, negativity isn't always easy to deal with. Some of us, we can handle it better than others, but some of us need help. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. But I just want to say that when you feel that you need help, you do not need to give up. You do not need to quit. What you need to do is reach out because, like I said before, when you're going through this, you're making yourself better. You're doing nothing but improving yourself. So do not give up. If you feel like you need help, reach out to someone. Seek therapy. Go to counseling. Talk to a family member or a close friend, but do not give up. Because that internal strength that you're going to discover is well worth fighting for. Now, the importance that solitude has on our health is that you cannot heal in an environment that you were hurt in. You have to, and I'm not saying to just completely give up and leave a situation, but in that situation, you have to find time for yourself. You have to step out of that to find out who you are. And you have to step out of that to help yourself, because you can never help someone if you don't have it within you to help yourself. You can never give someone what you don't have. So, like I said, just take time to yourself. Step out of those things. Step away from those people that cause you to neglect yourself. Step away from those people that cause you to neglect taking care of home. Because you have to take care of home in order to take care of anything else. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you for tuning in once again. And until next time, bye guys.